Welcome back.
We're here. Round 8.
Round 8.
Let's do it.
Goodness. I don't think I've played 8 games of Destiny in my life. Oh, no, I've probably played more than that.
I think that's a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah,
but, hey, 8 games in one day.
Yep.
A lot of people
Destiny.
slogging it out, trying to make that top 8.
Yeah, look, there's still a bunch of people in contention.
There's still some Thrawn decks out there.
Mate, just
a couple?
Just, mate.
One or two?
We were literally just commenting on how well selected the artwork is for our bumpers and such. The imposing Thrawn just staring everybody down.
Yeah, he's there. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
Him and that market slug, Unkar, make a good team.
Yes. Anyways, we're going to jump straight in. We have Braden Walker again and Damien Madigan again. My deck. Let's go. Here we go.
Showing no bias at all.
Oh, mate. Mate. I'm not even going to pretend. No. Look.
So let's talk about Thrawn Car then.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. I'm going to bet that Braden has named 3 or 2, and I'm going to bet that he discards nothing. Because Damien plays
ones and zeros and ones.
Zeros and ones. Oh, no, maybe he named 1. If he gets... Oh, it looks like he named 1. If he... Oh, is he going to choose the best... So best defense is the correct decision here, without a doubt. So he did call 1, which means it's up to him now to decide which one he takes. I think it's wrong to not take... So no, this isn't... This is a Friends in Low Places. This is not a Thrawn roll-in.
Oh, so it's just...
So he's going to get... So, yeah. So now the problem is now Damien cannot defend the other 1 cost in his hand because Thrawn's roll-in will immediately take that off of him.
Yeah, and he knows all the values of the cards.
Yes. So if you're Damien here, what do you do? You feint. Yeah, I agree. You roll out the feint, you get the value out of it.
I thought you meant literally feint.
Like, you feint your attack.
Oh, right, that's right.
Obviously. No, sorry, all right. So feint, really strong in this deck. Roll in, you can... he picked yellow, he missed. That's unlucky. All right, so obviously all the lists are slightly different, but generally speaking, these Thrawn card lists are very yellow heavy. So hitting the red there is a little unlucky. There we go. Oh, wow.
There is a lot of yellow in there.
He hit a 1. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. That's rough.
Mm-hmm.
That's real rough.
Yeah.
Well, so either way, I think when he rolls in again, he should get it this time, which I think he will. Now, Thrawn... Yeah, there we go. There's the 2 damage. Thrawn did roll in. Did Thrawn name 1, I'm guessing? I'd like to just get confirmation from the...
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I'm guessing that took away the best defense.
That's a good card to get rid of. I mean,
yes.
The 2 shields on is it Phasma?
Yeah, Phasma's got 2 shields. It's interesting. So Damien's playing this deck. So the changes he made from the list I originally gave him were he added a second best defense, and I like that. And to the point now where he likes that card so much that he actually has begun putting 2 shields on Phasma in order to soak up that initial that initial cast of first defense, best defense rather.
Yep.
All right, so that's a he doesn't like you, removing 1 of Phasma's dice. That's a reroll from Damo. It's going to show some damage. That's going to show some damage and a crush.
So we've got 4 damage there.
Yeah, 4 damage
and a crush.
So Damo's going to deal with 2.
Will be quite useless.
Well, look, it's not nothing. The crush.
There's no resources.
No resources, but it doesn't matter. Thrawn cards are deck based on money.
Sure.
You don't feel bad having a crush 1 showing, particularly when they've just rolled in a what you call it?
The Houndstooth,
which is a money machine. If you're Damo, you resolve. So Damo's just going to read Houndstooth here. So when you activate Houndstooth, you have the choice to remove another yellow die, which will give you a resource. So the gimmick being you roll it in and it gives you removing a die gives you the resource to then resolve its die for a bunch more resources.
Right.
Yeah.
So the crush becoming a little more useful.
Yes.
But it's gone now. It looks like it's been re-rolled. So.
Damo re-rolls. Maybe? Is it actually a crush or is it melee? It's 1 melee. I think he might have re-rolled it.
Yeah, I think it was a crush before.
Yep. So Damo resolving the 2 damage. So that's just a cool 6 damage with missing the initial roll in on Kylo.
That's very good.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, I'll agree. It's definitely doing some damage.
And Damo aggressively claiming that. A little rough for him here is that the Thrawn player has managed to get a lot of resources stockpile going into this turn.
Yep, he's won a couple of store champs or OP kit.
Yeah, they're the
tournaments there.
Yeah, they're the tournament kit.
That's right. It's the first one, wasn't it?
Yes. Organised Play Tournament Kit 1.
Are there not resources for the Nationals as well?
So yeah, we're actually, as part of the prize for this event, there are some
Are they the
tokens,
Right.
some resource tokens.
Right.
They are white and gold,
Oh, right.
and that's a dead. Was
quick.
that attack mastery? Kill. Yep, that was attack mastery. You're dead.
Bye-bye. Thanks for going.
Oh,
Well, he's
I
got
love
the
it.
9 resources sitting over
He's
there.
still
though.
the money, but that's brilliant.
Wow.
All right, so the Vibro Knucklers coming out. Now, they can be an issue for this deck. The discard on those, very relevant. So, yeah. Braden catching on real quick here and naming one correctly, removing both the best defenses there. That's unfortunate. For Damo, those cards are very good in the matchup.
Yeah, I was initially unaware that best defense is any red character for some
Any red
reason.
character.
I always used it on like a stormtrooper or something. 'cause-
Yeah, you thought it was a non-unique?
Yeah, I thought it might be a non-unique.
So that cannon fodder
that's what I'm
is
thinking
the
of.
non-unique.
Gotcha.
So cannon fodder being resolve a damage die on the character of your choice, but it needs to be a non-unique.
So it's like a guardian effect.
Yes,
I guess.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I will cannon fodder that 3 damage onto my trooper.
Yeah, the poor guy.
Yeah.
He just gets to take it.
So Phasma rolled in and I don't know.
Resources.
Took a bunch of resources. Interesting.
Is that a 2 resource on Thrawn there? Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Taking a bunch of resources. I'm curious why.
No, I guess he can play.
Oh, no, I
supports.
see why. Because he obviously, I think he had his entire hand was removed by the Vibro Knucklers.
Right.
Yes, that's probably what happened. So this is going to be a bit of a rough one. Vader. Also, we need to update the title. I just realised it says Vader Phasma, and that is definitely not what is being played. It is Kylo Phasma.
Oh, true.
So
It's wannabe Vader.
yeah,
but Phasma.
well, Vader fanboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Vader fanboy, not Vader himself, not the man. So now Damien, I think his plan here is to play the Ancient Saber. Yep, and start presenting a lot of threats.
Right. Keep Thrawn busy getting rid of all of this stuff. Yeah.
Yep. He's got a decent grip there. That's a 4-strike. I mean, 4-strike in this deck is like everyone's being spoilt with 4-strike on Vader, given that it can do 3, but it feels just as good doing 2.
Oh, absolutely.
There's another attack mastery. So this could be a lot of damage. That's huge.
Hello.
That's 5 damage. That's 5 damage plus the roll in, which hits. That's just a casual 7 damage.
Okay. Take that.
Boink.
7, huh?
That's the equivalent of K2SO bonking you on the head.
Yeah. That's that's gonna hurt.
Kylo got real mad.
Yeah. Dear, oh dear.
So what have we got? So what's happening here? So overconfidence taken away.
Oh, right.
Again, Braden catching on quick. He's naming the ones. That's correct.
Right.
He's naming the ones. Now that's damage. He doesn't like you. He's going to remove the 2 damage. And that's going to deal... He's going to deal 1. Did I miss... He must have had a bunch of shields.
I think he did have a few.
He must have had a bunch of shields. So maybe correct there for Damien to intimidate first before attack mastering. To get the maximum out of that rather than smashing into the shields.
Yeah, but I mean...
It's a very heads-up play.
It is, isn't it? It's...
Because you don't know you're going to roll that much damage.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
your potential maximum roll there is the +3 on the Ancient Saber, +4 from. So you could potentially roll 7. I think Damien just wanting to get the card. Actually, I agree. No, I agree there because
Has he still got the Ancient Saber die?
Braden rolling in. The die's got to be removed there. He's not going to get to roll that. They'll pick up on that very quickly.
Hopefully he picks up that he can only roll a 2 there and not the 3.
So was that confiscated, I imagine? There's the Intimidate.
I think he might have just...
There's the power of Intimidate right there.
Oh, wow, there it goes.
Goodbye, 3 shields.
Yeah, that's effectively 3 damage, yeah.
Yep, as good as 3 damage. As for the last turn, I do agree with Damien there. You want to use Attack Mastery immediately because Braden is definitely onto the fact that he wants to name 1 against this deck, and he's going to take the Attack Mastery off you.
Yeah.
So just use it. Use it or lose it.
There's a lot of useful 1-cost cards in the deck, so...
Alright. Yellow, 2 damage. Going to get blocked by the armor. Actually, no, he had armor. He had the armor last. That's right. That's what happened.
Right. That makes sense.
We missed it. There's an Imperial Inspection in play, which is why the Ancient Lightsaber was bounced. That is a little annoying with this deck.
Right.
4 strike, deal 2 more. You're on 7, so 5 damage left to do.
Jeez,
very reasonable.
Piling out the damage.
Phasma is now live.
Yes. 6
Phasma now able to do 3 with her specials.
Making it, 1 and 2 to do.
Man, Braden is just getting everything he wants off that activation every turn.
Yeah,
every turn he's hit both best defenses. He's hit both overconfidences.
But still, Damien's got to be in a pretty good spot.
Damien's in a great spot. Hold on. We need to fix that. That can't happen. That is not a card that can be rerolled. That die is not in the pool. It should never have been rolled in the first place. Yep. So we're just going to get that fixed up by the table judge there.
We mentioned this before. He still had it on his
he shouldn't have rolled it in the first place.
But it
was missed by both players. So the way we've been playing, the way we've been trying to enforce the rules in this tournament is that both players are responsible for the game state.
Yep. That's fair.
It is up to both players to point out such things. Mm-hmm. Look, honestly, I think what will happen here, we will undo the reroll. And that die will just never exist. Yep. Yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen. So it's now Damien's turn again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rolls in Phasma, shows 1 damage and a blank.
Yep, that was a good resolution to that. Very fair. I don't think either player would have argued against that. Yep.
So there's 1 damage. Damien's going to claim. He's at no risk of getting destroyed here yet. I mean...
Damien claiming to stop the heal, I guess, on...
He does need to be mindful of Ace and the whole Crime Lord, but that will only deal with 1 character.
True.
And Damien left with the task of dealing 4 damage, which is very possible, or very realistically possible.
Well, as we've seen, yes, it just sneezes and does 4 damage instead.
You kind of look at your opponent and they kind of take damage.
It doesn't take much. You just accidentally... move a card
for Chief just asking to get a look at Damien's list. Definitely, we can get that up on stream for you because that is. I like this list. List. Yeah, it's my list.
Marcus would happily show you the list again.
I am vicariously winning this tournament through Damien. Wow, internet speed struggling there for a second. That's the list there. It is simple and efficient, and it does what it does, and it does it damn well.
Yeah, I must agree. I'm going to give it a go. I've just got to find those ancient lightsabers somewhere.
You're more than welcome to borrow mine at some point.
They're being used, as we've discussed.
For now,
Damien's using them.
He's going to win, and then you have access to them.
Then I'll borrow them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That sounds fair.
So Damien's going to draw up his 5.
4 speeds are out too. So, yeah.
There's a saber throw. So, quite literally here, Damien can... no, he has 3 shields. So... Doesn't have an intimidate. Yes, he does. That's an no. Is it a deflect? I think it might be a deflect. I think it might be the deflect, not the intimidate. Intimidate's definitely a card he wants to see here. Damien just deciding his sequencing here, knowing that the activation from Thrawn is going to remove a card. He's going to go for the sure thing damage, which is the hate.
Well, he's got enough damage to spare, doesn't he?
Yes, deceptively powerful card. Very good against decks that don't do damage to you. So, hey, after you activate a character, you may deal 1 damage to yourself in order to deal 1 damage to a target character, to a chosen character. It is a May, and it has redeploy.
Redeploy as well.
It's also a May trigger, which is incredibly relevant.
Oh, you may do it.
You may. So you get to see your die result first. So in the case of like attack mastery or something like that, if you're relying on hitting a certain amount of damage off your attack mastery roll in, you get to see what damage you hit, and then I'll deal 1 and that'll kill you.
I'll just use the dice.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
I'll add to the dice, or I didn't
incredible.
roll anything.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
you get to see also because it happens at the same time as Kylo's trigger. You get to decide the order that it happens in. So you can. You've got a lot of options for a card that seems on the surface not that great. I think it's incredible.
The May makes that very powerful.
I think it's incredible. So already burnt through the shields. So right now threatening 1 damage. So is that 2 damage? So you're showing a focus. So potentially able to focus Kylo into damage here. And potentially overload the removal that Braden has access to. So he's going to name 1, hits the lightsaber through. Man, Braden is just every time he's hit just a relevant card. He is playing exceptionally well. He's picking. He knows what he's doing.
Very relevant.
There's a reason I think that he, after all the Thrawn cards that we've seen get spanked quite well by the by the FN Kylos.
He's been holding on beautifully.
He knows what he's doing.
He's definitely showing.
So Damien here considering re-rolling, which I agree with. He's going to re-roll, show a bit of the damage, see what he can do. That's 2 damage on Kylo. More shields.
Is that a resource or a shield on Phasma up there?
That's a resource.
Resource, right?
Yep. I expect to see Damien re-roll again.
Yep. If only he had roll on in his deck. You should have put that in, Marcus, and it would have...
Secret tech, roll on.
Yeah.
All right.
But it is broken.
We'll fix the list. We'll fix it.
It's so
Needs
broken.
Roll on. Needs roll on. That's it.
That's it. That's the magic.
That's it. When you play it, you can put in the roll on.
No way I would put that card in any deck.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, I really do. After I've effectively spoken quite negatively about it.
No,
sarcastically spoken positively about it.
We've already discussed this. This deck is going to be amazing. We're going to play Imperial Inspections. We're going to play.
That's right.
We're going to play Salvage Stands.
Just keeps rolling, getting rid of all their stuff.
I'm going to take your cards. I'm going to take your money. I'm going to take your girl. No. So another reroll. Shows 1 gun and the shield and a resource again. I feel that 1 gun is going to get through this time.
Yeah, personal shield doing a lot of work.
If you're Damien here, you re-roll again. Okay, he really wants to go for it. Shows that's lethal.
That special's great.
That's lethal on board.
Personal shield no good against the special? Or?
No good against the special. It will stop the gun though. It will stop the gun. So 3 damage puts Braden to 1.
Wow.
And then the shield is stopped by the 1 damage. The 1 is stopped by the gun. But the point is, Kylo's activation next turn. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So no. So he gained 3 shields, and they would. So we missed that. They shortcut it for us. 3 shields were gained from the dice,
right?
And Damien immediately removed those with the special,
right? Yeah, Braden really thinking about what's going on here. It's.
Yeah, he's got lines. He's got lines, but it's
that's right.
Another personal shield. Okay. So he's going to exhaust one of those to not take the damage. Yep. And then I'm assuming Damien was able to claim there somehow.
And what's Braden's line here to win? Just still milling, controlling.
Ace in the whole Crime Lord twice.
Right.
I don't know. Actually, it's hard. Damien is getting low on cards. I think. Is he out of cards?
Well, he's only got 4 in his hand, so I'm assuming
he might be out of cards. So this might be the last turn.
Or is it 5 in his hand?
The thing is, Damien needs to hope that he has what he needs in hand right now is a intimidate. So the resources meaning nothing at this point. So there's a hate. There's a...
That 4-speed sticking around in his hand for a while.
Dug in getting removed, even though that does nothing. Oh, no, so that was a feint. Sorry, no. Oh, losing the feint. Losing the feint. So, yeah, Damien has 4 left. I didn't see an Intimidate there, which could be a problem. So Damien just going all out damage now. He needs to defend his hand as much as he can.
So the feint enabling you to activate Kylo
3
twice.
shields again. How many? He's gained so many shields. Yeah, so feint allowing... Yep, that's going to hit that. Plus 2 activations, so 1 damage gets through this time.
Right.
So now he only has to deal 3 damage. Kylo's showing that 3 damage.
Oh, wow.
It's now on Brayden to have an answer to that damage.
What does he have? Is that an Electroshock? That's dead, that card, isn't it?
Electroshock is spotty yellow.
Yeah, so he can't play the Electroshock.
I don't think... He has dodge, but that doesn't help him. I think he's done.
Block, so I don't know if there's much answer to that.
I think he's done.
Personal shield will stop 2, though, is that right?
Personal shield will... So, personal shield, before you take range damage, you can exhaust personal shield to gain a shield.
Right.
So, of any range damage you take, it will reduce 1.
Okay, so he's still...
he detention centered there to remove 1. I disagree with Damien's play of removing another die to... okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm missing things.
4, is that correct? Or
So detention center was used to force Damien to remove a die. Damien then had the choice of removing one of his dice to remove detention center. He chose not to. He chose to do the 2 damage. Yep. So Thrawn is left on 1 health.
Wow.
Now, again, naming 1 that turn and hitting the feint was huge.
Yeah.
Because the feint triggers... So the hates trigger on both feints.
Oh, wow.
This is the roll that wins. Oh, and he misses it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that's rough.
He needed some damage to...
He had to get damage through. Very well played by Brayden there. Just did exactly what he needed to do for as long as he needed to do it.
He really did hold on brilliantly, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I've only got the comparison of the other Thrawn card matches I've seen today that really struggled against this matchup. And
Kylo Phasma cleaned up every other Thrawn card that he played against.
But Brayden just absolutely playing...
He got so much value off of Thrawn's ability there, just every time.
Yeah, he got full look of the deck. He got rid of the right cards at the right time.
Yep, he just hit every relevant card.
That's absolutely brilliant.
Yep, hit both best defenses, both overconfidences, a feint, a lightsaber throw. Yeah, incredible. Very well played. Picking up very early. I was speaking to Brendan earlier today. Sorry, not Brendan. I was speaking to Damien earlier today, and the thing that he pointed out that was happening almost consistently is everyone that he was playing against, all the Thrawn players that he's played against today, obviously there's quite a few in the room, always were naming 2s and 3s.
Right.
They never once, or at least not initially, they were always naming 2 high.
Right.
And obviously the deck only plays 2 Agent Sabers.
Yeah, which are the only 2 costs?
It's the only 2 costs in the deck. So Brayden there picking up immediately what he needed to do and doing it well. So incredibly well played there.
Excellent work by him.
So he
that puts Damien to X2. Is that correct?
Yeah. So Damien's X2. He should have very good breakers. I think he's got a very good chance of making top 8. I hope he does. I know. Look, I'm being biased.
His match win percentage will be quite high.
So Brayden is a lock. Brayden is guaranteed top 8. As going next one.
And do we have any word on the other 6 ones?
Not as yet. I don't think. I think there's too many. There's still too many rounds there's too many matches in progress.
Still going.
That need to be finished in order to get the correct SOS and work out who's going to be in our top 8. What we will probably have is that was our final round of the day for the top 8. For the Swiss. We should have. Depending on what happens, we might get another interview or maybe have a chat with a couple of the members of a couple of people that get through the top 8. We're not sure yet, but definitely stick around. There will be a few more things happening today, and if not, definitely tune in tomorrow as we will be casting every match of the top 8, as well as possibly some of the side events. There's a big side event running tomorrow. Big second chance event for the set of all of the Empire War legendaries.
Oh, wow.
So that will be a good one to watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good one to play in, really.
Yeah, I could just, I can do both, right? I'll just get someone to sit next to me here and I'll play some Destiny on the
commentate.
side.
We'll just send a camera out to wherever you are.
Oh, no, we'll just set a table up right here.
You just always be on the feature, talking about your own game.
Yeah, it'd be great.
We could work
I'll
it out.
commentate my game and you commentate that game, and it'll be sweet. Dual commentary.
That could work.
Yeah, get it working.
No.
All right.
We probably won't do.
Probably not. All right. Well, we're going to take a break. Stick around. We'll probably be back with an interview. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys.